I got our good old friend Yusuf in the booth with us again tonight. As I promised last night, he would be here again tonight helping out. So, Yusuf, say hello to everybody, and good to have you back in the booth again tonight.
Hello, folks. Hello, Rudy. How you doing? Are you ready for some good old iRacing Super Speedway action? It's going to be fast tonight.
Yes, man, they're hitting speeds of well over 240 miles an hour here. 40, like 44, 43 or 44 second laps. It's just amazing. This is probably, even though it's a fantasy track, probably one of the best that they've, the best track that for super speedwayers that, that like this kind of stuff. It's really good for them. All right, let's check out the race analytics coming into tonight, and that is 79 degree air temperature, 101 degree track temperature. But they do have a 7 mile an hour wind coming out of the north right now, 6 or 7 mile an hour wind. So 70 laps are doing here tonight. That's right around 200 miles. I didn't put the point in there, but it's right around 200 miles. Tire window about 40 to 50 laps. And fuel window, even though it's they're running 100% fuel here tonight, they're probably only going to get about 28 to 35 laps on a tank of fuel. So, and pit road speed 65 miles an hour.
Yeah, and I do wonder with that pit window going to be seeing 2 stops coming through, and you do have to wonder whether they're going to try to double stint those tires or just switch over all of those tires on every stop, expecting a 2-stop race to be coming through.
Well, I'm going to try to stop this. I don't know. Well, we're just going to go with it, and I guess whatever it is. I don't know. I can't fix the internet. I do not have the capabilities of fixing the internet, folks. So,
maybe for 2022.
If anybody's got a suggestion, a magic wand they could wave and make the internet work good, hey, I'm all for it. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking a look at the stream, and to be fair, the stream quality doesn't look too bad. So, Rudy, I think we might be good to go. I mean, it does say that we're having some issues, but I mean, for my phone, it's running fairly smoothly.
I know, Michael. I'm having internet problems here. I don't know what the problem is. So the only thing I could do would be to completely restart everything I own. Start unplugging the TV and start shutting all the electrical power off in the house. Go to the main power grid downtown and throw the freaking breaker on that. Maybe shoot down a few satellites or something. I don't know what I could do to make it better because I'm not a magician. So it is what it is. This is the best you're going to get. And if it ain't good enough, fire me, I guess. So, all right. Okay, we got about a minute and a half left in practice here. So we're going to step away for the national anthem real quick here, folks. We'll be right back.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, we're back, folks, and just in time, qualifying is getting ready to start. So welcome back, and maybe my internet will hold up. Who knows? I don't even care anymore. I'm so sick of it. So qualifying just getting underway here. Let's see what fastest qualifying time will be here tonight.
Yeah, we'll have to see what those times that come through will be. Qualifying, of course, with a 70-lap race on the horizon, qualifying maybe not as important as it would be for a slightly shorter race, but of course that grid position will still be vital nonetheless.
Yeah, that's, there is no money for pole. You got the rundown of the payouts for tonight there. Why don't you go ahead and run down through that?
Well, indeed, we've got 12 prizes to come through. All of the top 10 scoring prize money. $300 going to your race winner. $140 and $100 for the remaining podium spots. Then fourth place will be taking home $70, $55 for fifth. Sixth place will be taking home $50, seventh, $45, eighth, $40, ninth and 10th will be taking home $30 apiece. And then your two bonus prizes, $40 for the fastest lap holder at the end of the 70 laps here at the iRacing Super Speedway. And at the end of lap 35, the man who's leading the race, or woman, potentially, will be taking home $50.
All right, very good. Very good. Well, nobody's turned in a time yet. I'm going to try this. I don't know. I give up. I'm not even going to stop it anymore. If it's so choppy you can't watch it, then go find another channel, I guess. I don't know. Because there's nothing I can do about it. So it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, let's see then what happens in qualifying. 7.5 minutes remaining, or just a little bit over. And it's currently the 88 car leading the field with a 45.83 400ths clear of the man in second. And actually, just as I say that, new times start coming in, and the 88 car has dropped all the way down to P3.
Yeah, we got Christian Sanford at the top of the leaderboard right now in the number 28. And, as we keep going here, the more we keep going, the more it'll keep changing. So,
yeah, of course, all of the drivers out on circuit. None of them have any other cars around them, so no bump drafting coming through. They're all in their own little qualifying session, only in the little bubble, which I guess kind of resonates with the times at the moment.
Yep. Now Austin Reedy's at the top on the number 11 with a 45. Oh, Christian Sanford come back and backed up that first time that he had with a 45.607. Wow, beating Austin Reedy there by 12/1000ths of a second. So very cool. Good job.
Yeah, great lap coming in. Absolutely fantastic stuff, but still a lot of time remaining. We'll have to see how much those times do drop. Do I dare hope for, something like a 45.3? I think that might be a bit of a stretch, even for the caliber of the drivers we have out on the track tonight.
Well, Garrett Rains just past the stripe there. They do have 10 minutes to qualify, so they got plenty of time. And this actually turned in faster times here than they do at Talladega because of the speed that they're carrying out there right now. It's just amazing the speed that they can carry. When I went out and did a practice session, I was hitting into turn one. I think, if I remember correctly, I think I was like about 235 miles an hour by myself. It was like crazy speed that you can carry in there. Now, here's the thing that you got to watch for. The dirty air is going to make a difference here tonight. Dirty air. If anybody is in behind somebody and they go into the turn, the car's going to have a tendency to somewhat kind of wash up the hill. So you've got to be in control of that car when you go into the corner. Now, the fastest way around this track is about the middle line, and you're not going to abuse your tires and your equipment so much. But talking about equipment a little bit, they have damage shut off on here, Yusuf. So anybody that gets into a wreck, you're not going to get any damage on their car. But we were told by a couple of the guys. They said, even though you have that, if you hit the wall, hard enough, that sometimes it'll throw like a tire up through a fender or something. So they do have one quick reset in there, just in case something really weird like that happens, So we'll be paying attention to that. It looks like Christian Stanford is going to hold. Garrett Maines comes in second on his first lap.
Yep, Garrett Maines up to P2, and we'll have to see whether he can jump any higher up. But to go back to your point of that dirty air as well, Rudy, I tell you what, even though the damage is turned off, if you go sideways at, near on 250 miles an hour, however dirty that air was, I think it might be getting a little bit dirtier, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Michael, switch it to 1440. It seems to have straightened out a little bit now. I better knock on wood again. Switch it to 1440 and check it out. It'll be a whole lot better. So welcome everybody. Good to see everybody in here last night. Thank you for everybody coming in last night and tuning in. That was an amazing broadcast, the first ever with Yusuf. And Yusuf, again, I'm not trying to blow steam up your butt or anything, but man, I'm telling you what, you were just absolutely off the charts last night. Like nothing I've ever seen, man. That was just amazing. You sounded so professional with this stuff.
Oh, thanks, and hopefully I could put out another splendid show for all of our wonderful viewers on the YouTube chat tonight for the 70 laps here at the iRacing Super Speedway. And at the moment, Rudy, I'm having a bit of difficulties. I can no longer see the screen share. I do still see the good old YouTube feed. Still the number 28 car with a 45.607. We're getting closer and closer to the
Let me try it again here. Oh, I know why. Okay, I started a new one. I know why. Now you'll be able to see it.
Oh, thank you very much for
My
that,
bad.
Rudy. So, yeah.
Sorry.
No worries at all. No worries at all.
I usually, whenever I'm streaming, I usually disable the preview. Okay. And I completely forgot that, you're in here watching on the screen share. Sorry.
No worries, but it's very tight. Take a look at that P2 battle. 0 thousandths of a second, maybe a few 10 thousandths of a second separating P2, P3. Car 1, car 11, it's all those number ones coming into play.
I know it. Look at them all. There's a tie for 4. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's how close these times are. This is unbelievable.
Yeah. Unbelievable doesn't quite cover it. Just take a look from, what is that, P6, P7, P8, 2 thousandths of a second separating the three of them. It is so tight. It is unbelievable.
Yep. It's amazing how these guys can get that time worked up like that. And it's just amazing. I can't believe it. But anyhow, the Nicky Bobby Bash for Cash 200 here tonight. 70 laps they're doing. And check out the, let me check out the temperatures again here, because sometimes they change. Dropped a little bit, 99-degree track temperature. 79-degree air temperature, so it has changed a little bit, not a whole lot, but
and that's an even quicker lap. I think that just came in for the number 28 car. So times are dropping, but with just under a minute remaining, this is the last chance for everyone to jump out of the pits and do a final outlap for one final hot lap here at the iRacing Super Speedway. I'm sure fuels will be as low as possible, running pretty much dry in those fuel tanks, getting that weight down as much as possible and maximizing the speed that they will be carrying here at the fastest oval circuit on the iRacing simulation.
Yeah. And it used to be a couple of years ago, actually, Michigan was the fastest oval. It was faster than Talladega because it was unrestricted. There was no restrictor plates there. And I can remember hitting speeds well over 206 going into turn 1 myself. Okay. Well, you know, that's kind of pushing the envelope there of Talladega. And a lot of times when you're in the draft there, it's going to make a difference. All right, let's run down through the grid here, folks. They're gridding up. All right, Michael Anthony grabs the pole with a 45.576. So congratulations to him. He took it away from Christian Sanford there right at the very end. Christian will now start in second. Garrett Maines third. Austin Reedy will start fourth. Matt Roberts fifth. Greg Wellen. Good luck to Greg out there tonight. He will be starting in sixth. Carson Lucas seventh. Brandon Showers eighth. John Holiday ninth. Joshua Altus, I guess it is, I say that, will start in 10th. Hunter Parsons, 11th. That was your driver last night there, Yusuf. Ryan Battle, 12th. Ian Martin starting 13th. Logan Helton, 14th. Jacob Grant, 15th. Nicholas Ford in 16th. That's the league owner. Debbie Hutchins, I guess it is, will start 17th. Good luck to her. Tyler Murray will start 18th. Yeah, James Batzer, I guess it is, will start 19th. Ken MacArthur, 20th. Michael Provault will start in 21st. Justin Rideout, 22nd. Tyler Werner, 23rd. Keenan Massey will start 24th. Jay Jensen, 25th. Jaden Gimbel, 26th. Richard Knight, 27th. Colton Kinsey, 28th. Michael Guest, 29th. Malik Ray starting in 30th position. Dalton Martin in 31st. We watched those guys race last night. Man, they put on a great show. Zach Adams, 32nd. Tyler Peacock, 33rd. Christopher Hockley will start 34th. Bobby Anderson, 35th. Robert Yost, 36th. John Ernst will start 37th. Darren Haleman, I guess it is, will start in 38th. And rounding out the field here, Tyler Payne, 39th. I know they were calling for about 40 drivers, but we're going to do this real quick. I'm going to restart my overlays.
Yeah, well, 40 drivers here at the iRacing Super Speedway, and I tell you what, Malik Ray all the way down towards at the back of the grid. He's going to be making up some serious inroads, and I'm surprised he's starting that far down. I wonder if he just struggled to get in a qualifying lap, maybe made a mistake somewhere down the line, but I'm really surprised to see a driver of his caliber that far down the order.
Yeah, I don't really think that's going to be an issue. I really don't. Because, you know, like we were talking about earlier there, that these guys don't have a problem with the draft being so atrocious with these cars. They should not have a problem catching up to anybody, you know. So, you know, in those pros, and let me kind of throw a little something out there, and maybe they'll agree, maybe they won't agree, but the pros sometimes like to play some little mind games with you, you know. They want you to think that you're not really qualifying that well, but when it comes down to it, they're out there kicking your butt, you know, so. And they are running custom numbers, folks, so just to let you know, the car numbers may not match the number on the overlays because they want custom numbers put on, so. All right, pace cars in, here we go.
Yeah, looking to go racing at the iRacing Super Speedway. Michael Anthony.
Wait a minute.
On the low side.
Wait a minute, they threw the caution, they're not going. Wonder why.
What has happened? Has there been an incident in the background or something that the
maybe
race stewards are just not happy with?
There may have been something that happened in the back that we did not see. I'm not sure. Somebody wasn't caught up to the back or whatever, but yeah, they're not going. So they'll go on the next lap.
Yeah, you can see the pace car coming through the center. Yeah. We'll look to reclaim control of the field. But to go back, Rudy, to what you were talking about Malik Ray and some of the pros liking to play games, usually I'd agree with that. And I'd say, you know, they want to have a little bit of fun starting towards the back, but $300 on the line. And I feel like when there's that kind of money, you don't mess around.
Yeah. And this is not the kind of race, just like we witnessed last night there at Talladega. You don't want to lay around too long. Now, this is a little different here because it's a little longer. Last night they were running heat races, which were kind of short. But You can lay back a little bit on this, but boy, you don't want to lose that draft. You know, laying back a little bit's not a bad thing because it keeps yourself out of a wreck in case something happens up in the front. You got time to check up and not get involved in it. But again, going back to with no damage on the cars tonight, and they said they ran a 50 lapper the other night and had no cautions, and they said it was a great race. So hopefully we'll see that again tonight.
Yeah, hopefully we do. We don't want to be seeing any cautions ruining, well, I say ruining the race, but then at the same time, you know, it does bring the field closer together and can lead to more racing out on the circuit. And from what I was hearing from drivers, you know, you're running close to the back of someone, you know, trying to get that bit of a bump draft going down into turn one. When you're behind someone, apparently it's just really blind into the corner.
Right.
And once again, the pace car pulls in and we're ready to go racing at the iRacing Super Speedway.
Try this once more.
Green flag, green flag.
Here we go. Green is out.
Michael Anthony then leads the field away from the outside in the 39 car. Or I should say the 28 car. At least it's displayed on his livery.
Yeah, number
2
8.
by 2 then. And it's not a good start for Michael Anthony. He's dropped all the way down to 3rd and might drop down to 4th as well.
No, Michael Anthony's in the lead.
Ah, pardon me.
The number 8. The number 8.
Yeah,
Here goes
and the
Garrett
number 1 car
Means.
now going to go on the low side down into turn 2.
Garrett Means takes over. Yeah, Michael
Garrett
Anthony
Means,
led. He got the lead the first lap, but boy, Garrett Means took over. And look at this, man! Drake Welland on his tail at 240. What are they going to be hitting when they go into turn 1? 245, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. 248 going into turn 1. Holy smoke! Unbelievable speed.
Fast. And you can see, you know, 3, 4 wide almost in the background. The track is wide and Garrett Means coming under pressure as well right now. 1, 2, 3, 4 as they head down towards turn 2. A couple of drivers opting for the high side in that first group of 7, 8 cars.
Yeah, I think that's where we're going to see some of these guys. They're wrecking in the back there. Oh my, they got a big wreck in the back. That was huge. Oh my gosh, that was huge, and no caution. No caution.
You can get away without running the cautions because, of course, no damage. The drivers can just get back to the action. Hopefully, you know, it hasn't caused that slight little issue, although Bobby Anderson looks to be struggling a little bit, tank slapping as he gets back up to racing speed.
Well, that's a shame because now those guys are going to be well off the pace back there. Now a caution comes out. Okay, now a caution comes out. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly. I don't know if we can go back and find that. I really don't know. Give me a second here. We'll try to go back and find this if we can. We're back quite a ways, so yeah, we see it. I may even went back too far, or not far enough. I mean. But look at the cars back here. I don't know if there was some contact between somebody. There was cars here that got together, and then there was cars back behind these guys that got together. So it looks like there may have been some contact with the wall there with, I think that's Hunter Parsons. Yeah.
It might be.
Yeah, it was. Or I'm sorry, it was Dalton Martin. Dalton Martin.
And we expected Dalton Martin to be towards the front end, and as he comes across, just collects Debbie Hutchins.
Wow. He got launched clear into the pits.
He did.
Whoa.
720 and off into oblivion. He's gone off into Narnia as Dalton Martin.
Wow, that was crazy. All right, back up front here. We're going back live. So, man, big crash in the back. Big crash. We got actually got a couple of guys that Dalton Martin and John Ernst had to tow. So that's going to hurt them bad. The good thing about it is cautions can get you back on the lead lap.
Yeah, they can indeed. Garrett Mainson will be looking to lead things away, and you can already see some of the drivers heading on into the pits.
Yep. Pick up Grant. Some of these guys coming in. John
I wonder what the
Holiday,
plan
he's
is for
coming in.
them. It's a
Pardon me?
very early stop. It's a very early stop. You know, we expected
Yeah.
the drivers to be doing 20, 25 laps on a tank of fuel. So I do wonder, you know, what is the strategy called? Because so many drivers diving on into the pits.
Yeah. Well, some of them changing tires. I see a lot of them jacked up there changing tires. So maybe tires will be an issue here tonight. I don't know, but
Maybe they're just thinking, you know,
Right.
if there's another caution, they could get away with a one-stop strategy with fuel. You know, we expected the drivers to be able to do
Right.
25 laps. And
Yeah.
throw in a couple of cautions, maybe that takes them to the end.
yeah, maybe with one more caution. Yeah, it would really be pushing it. But with cautions, yes, it could possibly happen. You know, to make one more pit stop, because this is actually saving them fuel right now. Well, real quick here, let's see if we can get a word in with. How about we get a word in with John Ernst? John, you got a copy? John Ernst, you got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Wow, what happened back there, my friend?
Well, there's a wreck, and I went for a little ride.
Well, you'll be able to make the lap up, I'm sure, you know, with cautions and everything. But wow, we've seen a lot of cars sliding around. Is the car being difficult to handle in dirty air right at this moment?
Yeah, with this track, it drops down right before you go into the corner,
Mhm.
and it causes the car to shoot up.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I've heard about this track. I have not witnessed it myself, but wow. Well, is that going to be a problem tonight, you think?
No, it might be a problem, but for the most part, I think we'll be all right. I hope.
All right, buddy. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Hopefully you get back on the lead lap soon here and get back into contention. So good luck.
All right, thank you.
What room were you in Discord? Oh, well, I guess you don't know. I'll just put him in a room. All right, well, Garrett Maines hangs on to the starting position here, so I'll let you get him
Yeah.
going this time.
Yeah, lights are out on the pace car. And we'll be pulling in to the pits at the end of this lap. The Mains will lead the field away from Welland Sanford. That's your top three. Now, hopefully, Garrett Maines will be hoping for a better start than what we saw with the original race start from our race leader, who dropped down the field just a little bit.
Hey, Becky, how you doing? Maxine, Bobby, how's everybody doing in chat there? Good to see everybody in chat. Trying to get that link shared out to your friends there on Facebook or social media of your liking, and tune in.
Yep, because we've still got a long way to go here at the iRacing Super Speedway. Pace car pulls in. Garrett Maines, when will he pull the trigger? He has a P3 right on his tail, and we are green to restart. Lap 7 of 70. Many drivers have already done their first pit stop, a first of many. And it is a 2x2 into turn 1, low side, high side. Not seeing anyone 3 abreast, although in the background, it looked like there were a couple. Logan Helton in the P4, getting very close to the P2 man, and going to give him a little bit of a push on the second straight as they make their way now towards turn 2. And we have a new race leader as well.
Yes, sir. And Logan Helton, one of the fan favorites there in chat, rooting for Logan. So he does take over the point here, but Greg Welland's on that inside. As you see these guys start to move to about the middle lane a little bit, I think you'll see a lot more of that. The guys, because of that arrow push on the car.
Abreast, Rudy.
Yeah, 3 wide.
3 abreast, Rudy. You wanted to see 3 wide at Talladega? Well, you're getting it here at the iRacing Super Speedway. Maybe we'll even see some 4 abreast at some point, but They're sensible. They go from a 3 wide to 2 wide, and at 2 by 2 now they make their way down towards the second corner, and they all start spreading out. They don't know where they want to go, but it is Garrett Maines who still leads in the number 1 car.
Oh, we got
big
more contact. Big wreck. Oh, gosh.
That is huge. That definitely has to be a caution. One of the drivers just came across, just clipped the front end.
Yeah, I seen that, but look, I'm trying to figure out which one it was that was up there in the front that happened to. We'll try to figure this out here. Matt Roberts got caught up in it, but it was already happening up ahead of him.
There it is, the one high side. Was it Matt Roberts?
No, I think it was ahead of him somewhere. I'm not sure. I think there was some wrecking just ahead of him which caused him to check up. Well, there might have been some blinkers there too. Not in where that was here.
The red car towards the front that caused it. P9 or something like that. Because you'll see it there.
Right there. Right there.
Yeah. Who is that? John?
Right there.
Is that Ken MacArthur?
The guy right ahead of him, Richard Knight. Looks like Richard Knight, maybe?
No, it's even further. It's a guy in P6. It happened slightly further up. There's another driver who causes a bigger incident from the very...
Here?
Yeah, in the 48 car. Yeah, look at the 48 car right there, Rudy. He just comes across.
He sure did. Whoa.
And pretty much an identical incident as well happening behind. So it's not just one driver causing it. 2 drivers in the exact same corner. And you've got 2 separate wrecks happening.
Wow.
You're not going to get through that one cleanly.
No. When that happens, Christian Sanford's going to get taken out. Hard lick into the wall. Him and the number 49 there. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that's what started the whole rigmarole. Man, oh, man. Well, these guys have got to get it sorted out. I'll tell you that right now, because if not, and there was no caution. Are you kidding me? No caution? And there's more wrecking.
Questionable decision possibly from the stewards, but we are still racing. Michael Anthony back in the lead. Sorry, in the P2. Tyler Payne, he's spun further down the order. And they're pretty much at 3 abreast now, heading into the ranking. Garrett Maines leads the way with the yellow car right on his tail as they'll all jump into single file. P4 wants to come across, but he spots a car on his inside, and he's going to have to stick on the high side as we make our way down towards turn 2.
Yeah, Garrett Maines is trying to control the front of the field, which he is very good at. Okay, don't ever count him out. Yeah, there's Malik Ray on the high side. These 2 black stripers, and he gets bumped into the wall.
What a save from Malik Ray.
Man,
how is he held that? More contact happening.
Whoa.
Malik Ray keeps it clean.
And no caution.
He stays out of trouble.
Golly, why are there no cautions? Man, that's unbelievable. Oh, Logan Helton back to the lead.
Yep. Full-way
sure.
and then a bit of a jump down to P5. And is that a car that's about to get lapped not too far ahead? He's got no one to work with, and he's going to be a sitting duck to this group of 4 cars.
Yep, Ken MacArthur. He was involved in one of them wrecks there at the beginning, and he is about to get gobbled up by this pack. 4-car pack coming around, being led by Logan Helton right now.
And let's see how Logan Helton deals with this. Does he just drop it down? And indeed he does. He's just at such a lower speed than everyone around him. And Logan Helton just trying to deal with this gaggle of cars on his tail. He's really going to be feeling that pressure, just starting to cook up. Garrett Maines retakes the lead. That's purple car, a back marker getting out of the way. But Garrett Maines still leads here at the iRacing Super Speedway.
A lot of cars have gotten wrecked and are way back in the field, but this is unbelievable how the events have turned around here. But we've got guys that are half a lap back. Some guys have went a lap down now, so with no caution.
Yep, and now a 6-car group battling for the lead here. Still Garrett Mains who leads, but that might all change because they're 3 abreast on the start-finish straight start lap at 15 of 70. And Garrett Mains, I think, might just lose the lead here. There's one car going very high, but he won't be able to find any speed at all. And now the number 21 car getting super close on the second straight. Garrett Mains still holding on to the lead. He goes defensive, holds on to that low side as we make our way down towards turn 2.
Yeah, look at this. And Ryan Battle now trying to get into the mix here. They went 3 wide for a little bit, and he was looking pretty strong on that high side. Came from 12th place to the front. But again, Logan Helton ahead of Garrett Mains. And Garrett trying to get around him and throwing a block on him.
Tell you what, these guys, they're being aggressive. They're not leaving anything out on the circuit. They're filling pretty much full press, weaving, trying to cover off, and that's a car going very high. I think it definitely made contact, more contact in the background.
Yeah.
Will that cause a big wreck? Doesn't look like it. Everyone's getting kind of
Justin
clean.
Wright, boy, he did not fare well on that one, man. He got out of it. No caution again. And Garrett Mains, man, this is unbelievable. This is like a
crazy, really.
Yeah, this is rock'em sock'em. There's a caution. Now that's going to catch a lot of guys up to the field. So, wow. Unbelievable turn of events there up in the field. So now that the caution is thrown, we'll get the field all bunched back up together. And then we're going to be on from there.
Lap 17 of 70. And this is a bit, this is where I think everyone dives on into the pits. We said, 25 a lap stint on that fuel, on that set of fuel. This is where I think those guys, especially those who didn't pit under the first caution, definitely pit right now.
You betcha. Yeah. Oh, this is the second caution here, folks. So,
this is second or third because we had that rather weird caution right after the race started. We still don't really know what that one was for.
Well, yeah, I think it was because some guys weren't caught up to the back of the field on the original start of the race. So he just delayed he didn't really throw the caution. He just delayed the start. So it really doesn't, when it started a race like that, I don't think it really counts as a caution per se, But now see, they've got to stop.
Had even changed positions.
Yeah, they've got to stop here because they're about to come to pit road here, I think, and they're waiting on the pace car to come around. And these guys probably want to come in. They want to come in pit road, but they can't. They'll get passing under yellow. Okay, now they can come to pit road. So here comes Garrett Mains bringing a bunch of them down pit road.
Well, someone pulling in a very late dive onto the pits. That was your P2 man, Logan. He's jumping on in. So pretty much all of the top 10 cars diving on in. One driver stayed out. That's Werner. Will he live to regret that decision, or has he pulled off a strategic masterclass?
Yeah, it's going to be, I don't know if that was a good call or not. I guess we'll find out in a minute. Looks like Garrett Mains is going to, he is going to do a 4-tire change here, I do believe. Yeah. He may give up that that top starting position just to get them 4 fresh feel goods on it, but he'll be good to go. All right, so Tyler Werner staying out, and he gets a lap lead. Now, he had pitted on that one of the earlier caution, so we're good to go. Okay, let's see if we can get somebody else down here to talk to. How about Bobby Anderson? We got him in here. Let's see what he's got to say. You want to talk to him?
Yeah, why not?
There he is.
Hey, Bobby, how's it going? Do you hear me?
Bobby Anderson, you got a copy? Bobby Anderson, do you have a copy?
I think Bobby might not be hearing us at the moment.
Okay, well, we'll try somebody else then. How about John Ernst? Get him down here. Okay, there's John. Go ahead.
John Ernst, do you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
How's it going for you, John?
Not bad, I guess.
What position are you up to now?
34th.
34th. This this new caution is going to bring you back up to the field. How far up do you think you can get?
Well, if I have any luck, I can make it all the way up to the front.
Do you think you've got the pace for it? How difficult is it going to be here at the Super Speedway?
Yeah, I do.
Nice.
It's going to be
Best
difficult.
of luck. Yeah, well, best of luck in the charge. We've been seeing a lot of incidents. You know, you got any tricks to keeping your nose clean, or?
Nah, I keep finding myself in the middle of them. Hopefully it starts calming down and we'll have some good racing.
Well, it seems that you've got a lot of the bad luck, so I guess there's a bit of good luck waiting for you not too far away. So best of luck in the rest of the race, John.
All right, thank you.
All right, well,
Nice to catch a quick chat to John. He's now joined up to the back of the field, and the lights on the pace car, they are out, and we're going to be resuming racing very shortly, Rudy.
yes, sir. Now the whole field's all bunched up again. Now we don't know what to expect on
we're
that.
not going green.
And they're delaying the caution here. They're going to wave it off for another lap. So it might be a good time. Maybe we can get a word in with if we can get a word in with Greg Wallen here. Greg, you got a copy?
Got you loud and clear. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
Better than last night. Was up there fighting for the lead for a little bit. That was pretty fun.
Yeah. Oh, man, I'm telling you what, man, it's been kind of crazy out there tonight.
Yeah, iRacing super speedway with no damage. I mean, they might as well have just had us do it blindfolded too.
Well, you're dragging a tire and smoking like crazy. Is it affecting your speed, or do you need
That
a reset?
explains it. Yeah, I went in and did a reset, but yeah, I
Yeah,
wondered why I'm so slow. I'll try and pit again. I don't know what the issue is.
Yeah, you're dragging the left front there. It's not even turning on the car. Yeah, it's not even turning, and it's making it smoke like crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to hit pit road again.
I think you'll need a reset there, buddy. So, well, all right. Well, I'll let you go. Good luck out there then, Greg.
10-4, thank you. And by the way, I have to give a shout out to Donald Sadusky. He's in the hospital right now in a pretty serious condition, but I know he's tuned in, so big shout out to Donald.
Oh my gosh, that's a good friend of mine. No way.
Yeah,
Oh,
check in on him
man.
if you got a chance.
I will. I have his phone number. I will call him. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know,
thank
Greg.
you, Rudy.
Yeah, good luck, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, he's going to come in and see if he can't get that fixed. I don't know. That's kind of odd that it would be doing that, you know?
Yeah, it's weird to see that front left just plain old locked up, and I wonder what the issue is with that car. And hopefully it does get all sorted out with a nice old reset, because if it doesn't, he's really going to be struggling.
Yep.
But then lights are once again out on the pace car, and maybe this time round we will be racing. Greg Wellham, we just spoke to, he's down at the order, and well, he's going to be looking to climb back up, just like John Ernst, who we were speaking to not too long ago as well.
Well, we got the Tyler and Tyler show on the front row right now. Tyler Warner and Tyler Murray. All right, pace car's
Murray,
in.
then. Yeah, let's see how this one plays out. Tyler Werner
Green, green,
on the
green.
low side, Tyler Murray on the high side, and Tyler Werner has pulled the trigger. And just as you would have expected, Rudy, is Tyler from Tyler as we recommence action here at the iRacing Super Speedway.
Boy, they're really, really hitting some fantastic speeds. They're not even up to full speed yet. They'll probably hit full speed when they get about into turn 3. They're still only at 224, 25. Yeah, they probably won't even hit full speed till they come on the front stretch. So that's just how long it takes to get these cars wound up.
Yeah.
Oh,
They need to get that pump
man,
off going.
contact.
Ooh.
That was kind of crazy right there, man. Oh, man, Logan Helton almost got bumped out of the way. They were talking about this.
Yeah, that's what we've been hearing from the drivers. You're in the draft going into the corner, and then the track just pulls you up. And
Right.
that's what we saw right there. Big moment.
yeah.
Thankfully, nobody ends up in the wall, and now 3 abreast at the front. Logan Helton still leading the way, but he might drop down the order very shortly. And Logan Helton up into the lead of the race. Great restart from Logan Helton.
Yes, sir. John Holiday now up to 9, back into 9th, I should say, 8th place. You can see, boy, I'll tell you, these guys are really going after it right now. How about Dalton Martin? He goes way high. You can see the smoke coming off the tires. That's how hard they're pushing these cars right now.
Yeah, they're pushing it really hard right now, Rudy. Dalton Martin. Let's see how far up the order he can get. Remember, he started down
there's a
31st.
spin.
Contact up ahead. And that's the driver going sideways. More contact. Does he catch the car? Just about. Dalton Martin keeps it clean. It keeps his nose out of trouble. Is there a caution? Not yet. We're still green at the iRacing Super Speedway. Lap 23 of 70. And Garrett Maines is coming under pressure from a couple of drivers behind. And he's reclaimed the lead of the race. Remember, he started down in P3.
Right.
He has led the race before. Remember, though, he lost the lead because he made that pit stop under the previous caution, and now he's back up to his rightful place.
And look at this, the 2 black stripers in the lead. Malik Ray right behind him, started 30th today and running in 2nd. Unbelievable how he has come up through that field. And Logan Helton now, high side for him. That's going to open the door for Zach Adams to slip in there and take up 3rd. Malik Ray pulls out, and I don't know, he might have just, something happened there. I don't know what, but something happened. And he just lost all that momentum. Oh, more wrecking.
Ooh, that's a car taking a lot of airtime. Trying to become a plane.
Yeah, that was Dalton. Where the heck is he? I don't even see him on here right now. Dalton Martin? No, it wasn't Dalton Martin. I don't know who it was.
He's climbed up.
Yeah.
He's all the way up into P8 right now, and he's going to keep on climbing. Garrett Maines, though, leading the race. Garrett Maines just keeping his nose clean. I wonder what happened to Malik Ray. He might be hoping for a caution just so he can get in the pits and get himself a reset.
There's something here. I don't know exactly what happened, but he's getting a good push there from Michael Guest. Michael's another one to come from 29th place. Well, it looks like Malik Ray's back in it. And he's going 3 wide up through the middle there. Going to be able to make it work. And that shovels Dalton Martin back to the final spot in there. Now, way back, 2.9 seconds back to Colton Kinsey. We're starting to see some of the guys that started in the back of the field are now heading to the front.
Yep. You see some smoke coming up, and someone just lags out just for a split second, but Logan Helton still leading the way, coming under pressure from the guys behind. Maines and Adams in a close pursuit. Pretty much as they head down into a turn 1. Turn 2.
And Malik Ray takes over the lead. They're coming out of turn 4 right now, coming to the straight. And Malik Ray is going to lead his first lap of the race after starting 30th. Unbelievable.
I'll tell you what, Rudy, did you think Malik Ray would be leading after just 27 laps here at the iRacing Super Speedway?
I know, it is hard to believe, ain't it? Zach Adams gets turned. He's off the track, so no caution. No. Wow. That was
caution, yellow flag.
There's a caution. Now we're going to get caught back up, so Zach Adams will be able to get his car back into the game here. Wow, that was crazy. Just contact between him and another driver there. Doesn't take much.
Yep. And on lap 27 of 70, does anyone dive on into the pits? And the answer is no.
Caution number 3.
With that pit stop 10 laps ago, caution number 3, as you mentioned, that's popping up on your screen. We've had 7 caution laps. And we're expecting everyone to go for, one more pit stop before the end of the race. Although that could change if we do see another caution. I think we're expecting the next pit stop to be happening at about lap 40, 44, lap 45. As we mentioned, 25 laps of fuel for any given driver. And pit stop at about lap 45, it should be able to do the trick, especially if we have a caution in the final 20 laps or so.
Yeah, that
So-
was pretty crazy how that all happened right there. But Zach Adams, he's trying to get back up here. I think he did stop and get that car checked out. Just a quick stop on pit road there. Might have took 2 tires, maybe topped it off with fuel. Back out 20th place right now, so good deal for him. So we'll see what happens here. We got a few guys coming in. Garrett Maines, nope, faking them out. He's faking them out. But the one that did take Logan Helton did come to pit road. We got a couple of wrecking on pit road. And more wrecking back there. What's going on?
Shouldn't be wrecking under a caution. That's a bit
My
questionable.
God.
And just drivers trying to dummy each other. Logan Helton, he's dived on into the pits. The man who started all the way down in... Actually, sorry, he started towards the front of the grid, if I'm not mistaken. Well, let's wait and see how this all pans out. Expecting at least one more lap under the caution. But it's this man, Malik Ray, started all the way down in 30th. Now leads the way. And don't forget, you know, there's that added bonus prize of $50 going to whoever leads the race at the end of lap 35.
Right. Well, maybe we could get a word in with Garrett Maines here. Let me see if we can get him down here and talk to him real quick. Garrett Maines, you got a copy? Garrett Maines.
Yes, sir.
What the heck is going on out there? It's crazy.
You are not the only person asking that question. I thought it would be a good idea to work with Malik and Michael there.
Yep.
Just honestly, the people I can trust out here at this point. All 3 positions pay pretty nicely, and I feel like being around them is a safe bet. So I'm just going to continue to do that, see what we can do at the stage break. But this is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Well, I mean, wow, with you know, no damage on the car, might be playing its card right now because everybody's wrecking everybody. We've seen guys wrecking under caution back there. Like, what the heck is that? You know?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's almost like there's no consequence. Oh wait.
Yeah, I know.
It's honestly not that surprising. As soon as I saw there was no damage, I think the rules said there was a fast repair, which implies damage.
Yeah.
But there is a fast repair and there's no damage. So I don't know. This is crazy. But I mean, you're still seeing the good drivers come to the front.
There you go.
They're avoiding the mess. They're not causing it. So I don't think.
Right.
It's just there's so much going on, and there's so many people that are just driving with you know, with the mentality of, you know, no loss.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Well, I'll let you go, Garrett. Good luck, and either you or Malik pull out a win here tonight. Get that money.
I hope it's one of us 3. That'd be cool. Hopefully it's us 1, 2, 3. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, there you go. Good deal. All right, good luck.
Thank you, man.
All right.
All right, then. Lap 30 of 70. It's going to be a short sprint to that break point. Lap 35, where the money, or our first knowledge of money, will be awarded. And I have to see who's in that prime spot for it.
Well, Malika Ray is going to be bringing them to the green. That means Garrett Maines will be starting on the outside. Now, Michael Guest has joined right up there with Malik on the bottom. So watch for those 2 to really shoot out of the cannon here and take a good commanding lead. But I'm not going to count out that high side. That high side's been productive. It's just that you've got to have the right people up there. And right now with Garrett Maines and Dalton Martin, that could be a pretty lethal combination itself.
Yeah, we know Dalton Martin's quick. Remember, he started down the order along with Malik Ray. They both have really climbed up the field. We expected them both to. And the pace car dived on in. That's a car who's having a big moment. What is going on?
What the heck is that?
That is questionable to say the least, but we are green nonetheless, and it is a good start from
and
Garrett
they throw
Maines,
the caution because They threw
Yeah.
the caution right away. I don't know what was up with that dude. I think I'd remove him from the room or something. I don't even know who that was.
Well,
I
it was the 96 car.
yeah, right there.
of Aaron Halliman.
Man, he just come flying by there on that start. I that was just the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
I'm just thinking, did something cause that? You know, is there a reason why?
Yeah.
You know,
Black
let's not jump to
screen.
conclusions.
Well, look at he just jumped to the
Yeah.
outside and just hit the gas and went. I don't know if he thought he was going to try to jump the start or what. Well, that wasn't going to get him anywhere. What the heck was going on with that?
I mean, thankfully, he didn't take out any of the lead group, but
Ooh.
I think Garrett Maines might have, got a little bit scared there because he came right across them on the restart.
Yeah, definitely. Wow, that's unbelievable, man. I don't know what the heck's going on there. I know they've got some guys, they're giving some wave buys here and stuff, but holy smokes.
I'm just wondering if he was a lap down and thought, it was still a caution and that he could try to unlap himself, as Garrett Maines
Yeah,
is coming pretty much to a standstill right now on the start-finish straight.
Yeah, they got to wait for the pace car to come around to get caught up. You don't want to cross that line or you'll get a passing under yellow. There we go. So Dalton, Martin, well, they're still waiting here. The pace car comes around. I'm not sure who the leader is right at the moment, to be honest with you. I think it might be Garrett Maines, but I don't know that for a fact.
I think, I think it was Garrett Maines. He jumped ahead. Whoever was in P3 on that start really got a good push.
Yeah.
And was able to jump ahead of Malik Ray. And we're on lap 32 of 70, so, we're getting ever closer. We're inching closer to that lap 35 break point.
Yeah, they're going to have a stage break at that point. So there is a $50 up for the winner of the stage break for lap 35. So, and I'm still unsure who the leader is at this point because they keep changing and changing and changing here. So I don't know. I think it's Garrett Maines. I give up trying to figure it out because everything has been so jumbled up here.
Yeah, it's been very, very crazy to say the absolute least. We're not even halfway through as that's a car driving past the pace car, getting himself unlapped, and surprised that there are that many people who are a lap down despite, just having had a caution only a couple of laps ago.
Yeah, I don't know. This is pretty messed up, man. I hope Nick gets a hold of him down there and tells these guys, you guys better knock it off, I mean, because I don't know what the guys are doing. I'm not even sure if maybe Nick doesn't even know what they're doing. He's probably scratching his head right now going, what the heck is just going on here? What happened, So, well, the good thing is Nick's up to 7th right now. So good run for Nick today. Coming from 16th, at least he's getting up toward the front. They did put Malik Ray. Where did he go? Okay, he's back up to 2nd. Okay, because he had fallen back away there too. They were giving some guys their wave buys there, and I think that's what they're trying to do here. Darren Haleman, that was the guy that brought that caution out actually. Giving him his wave buy here to get back on the lead lap. I'm kind of thinking maybe he might have had a black screen or something. That's just my opinion, because it does happen. I have seen that happen at many races, Yusuf, that the guy, their screen just goes black, and or they lag out. I had a guy one time that said he's seen no cars on the track other than him, and he thought the cars were way up ahead of him. He went up through and just bulldozed up through and took the leader out, and it was sickening. It was sickening. I felt bad for everybody because it wasn't the guy's fault. I mean, lagged out and he didn't see any cars on the track. And maybe that's
Yeah.
what happened there. I don't know. It's
Nothing
too
you can
weird
do
to
in that
not
situation.
too weird to not have a logical explanation for it. You know, I mean, it's just too weird.
Yeah.
Well, get them going.
That's what you have here in these virtual races. Pace car lights are out. Or they are off, to be more precise. And we will be resuming racing at the end of this lap. Pace car will dive on in just a few moments' time. And Garrett Mains will look to get us racing again as we start lap 34 of 70 here at the iRacing Super Speedway. And there's the final car. Darren Halliman will be joining in to make it a full grid for the restart. Garrett Mains wins as he pulls the trigger. Ready cars are coming out and switching lanes. Garrett Mains, though, he's going to be able to keep it clean and lead the field away. This is start from Garrett Mains and is Malik Ray in P2 from Guest and Dalton Martin down in P4, and Dalton Martin coming under pressure from the guys in P5 and 6.
And here goes Malik Ray to the outside, bringing Michael Guest with him. They pass Garrett Mains. And Garrett with a little help there from Dalton Martin. Now they're going to pass. Holy smokes, man. Garrett Mains is not, he is struggling right now. He goes back to fifth.
Yeah, Garrett Mains just got no help on the low side at all. Everyone went for the high side. And Garrett Mains was just left to fend for himself. And look at everyone just switching from high side to low side to back to high side as they enter turn one once again. Lap 35-70. Whoever leads the race at the end of this lap will be taking home an extra $50.
Right. And
Michael Guest trying to
fighting
squeeze alongside. And this is practically, you know, the final lap in some sense. The three abreast, and Michael Guest getting the door slammed in his face by the number one car.
And they're wrecking back
abreast.
there, but Garrett Mains is the leader so far. On the outside, he's got Michael Anthony.
Side by side.
I don't know who's going to lead this. Michael Anthony.
Big wreck in the background as well. Michael Anthony.
He wins
I think
it.
he's the one leading.
Yeah, he won that $50 then.
Caution,
Michael
yellow
Anthony
flag.
takes $50, another wreck going into turn one.
Yeah.
It has to be. And there it is. The caution comes out.
Wow, that was huge. I don't know if we can catch all of this, but we'll try to catch one or two of them here. But back here on Jaden Gimbal, it looks like guys were like all over the place back there. Holy smokes, man.
That was a big one. And you can see it spins across the patches. I think that's the number 19 car, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Dalton Martin just got.
Oh, no, not Dalton.
I mean, wow. He totally went airborne on that one. That was crazy. Look at the cars racking yet. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man, this is
Big
insane
incident.
out here right now. This is insane. Welcome to
Remember-
iRacing Insanity.
Yep. This is what 70 laps at the iRacing Super Speedway with the damage turned off can get you.
Well,
And
we're
this is what our
assuming,
sixth-
and that's not our call to make, but we're assuming that Michael Anthony was leading when they threw the caution. I'm assuming, we're assuming that he will be the $50 winner, but I don't know. They're showing Malik Ray in the lead right now, so I don't know. But that's like I said, that's not up for us to call. That's up for the admins to call. Malik Ray just pounds it into the wall there. I think he might be getting frustrated with all the cautions or something here. I'm not really sure.
He was that high up the order that he could afford to smash into a wall, spin around, and dream back in.
I mean, when there's no damage on the cars, you really got, there's no penalty for having damage on your car. So the guys are driving really kind of like
Everyone's into the pits as well, really.
Yeah.
You know, we said lap 45, we expected to be the final pit stop, 25 laps to go to the end. But you know, at this stage, if we get 2-3 more cautions, I reckon these guys can go to the very end of the race
Yeah.
with the fuel that they have. I'm expecting a tire changer to be coming through as well for pretty much everyone as well.
Yep. Well, we had Jay Jensen stays out. And kind of running, well, how about we get Nick Ford down here and let's talk to Nick and find out what's going on. Nick Ford, you got a copy? Nick, you got a copy?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Colton, help me.
What is going on out there tonight, Nick?
I don't think Nick can hear us. I don't know if Nick can hear us.
Nick, you got a copy?
I don't think he can. I think.
No, I guess not.
Yeah, I think Nick was still trying to talk to whoever he was in voice comms with.
Okay.
And putting out race strategy and all of that shenanigans. Busy period right now. This is a key moment in the race, the 70 laps at the iRacing Super Speedway.
And Tyler Peacock going as the leader. I'm not sure if that's right or not. Something is really messed up here. I don't know what's going on, but like he may have stayed out. He did not come to pit road. Yeah, he did not.
Yep. It might be an inspired choice because I think if there is, you know, another caution in the next 10 laps, I think everyone might dive on into the pits again. So Taylor Peacock, it might have pulled off a very smart decision, but you know, hindsight is an amazing thing, and I might live to regret saying that in a few laps.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing right now because obviously, I don't know. He's doing something that is not right because he just put the whole field a lap down. I mean, that's not right. You know,
that's one way to try to get yourself a win.
Yeah, that's not right. So Jay Jensen is actually the leader right now. So
yeah.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
I don't know what. Everybody's really driving crazy out here tonight.
A very bizarre incidents that we've been seeing at the iRacing Super Speedway. Hopefully, the remaining 30 laps of the race can be clean. We can see some good battles to the end, especially from, you know, your effective race leaders. Yep. You know, the likes of Malik Ray and, you know, the rest of the gang. It will be close. Dalton Martin as well. Remember, he was right up in that battle, and he's dropped down the order. Malik Ray currently all the way down in P9. Garrett Maines down in P12. So it does seem, you know, that the top 8, I don't think, have made a pit stop. They've decided to take the risk and stay out. But we've already seen, you know, Malik Ray, you know, starting from all the way down in P30 or something like that, and climbing up to the lead within, what was it, 27 laps?
Yeah, probably around there. Yeah, Road Dog, I don't know. Yeah, something is kind of messed up there. I think they're trying to get it figured out now. They're trying to get it figured out, so I don't know if we probably still aren't going to go back green yet. Although the lights are out on the pace car, but I don't know where that Tyler Peacock is. I mean, he's obviously not going to be up front, but the lights are out, so I guess we are going green this time by.
I think we will be going green this time by. Jay Jensen is your, well, actual race leader, not Taylor Peacock. And we would expect him to drop down the order or probably get pulled from the session if he doesn't.
Yeah, man. Well, we got about 3 guys out right now. Greg Wellen, Christopher Hockley, and Justin Rideout are out of the race. So, all right, well, here we go. Okay, they're passing him up now, so that it is correct now. So I don't know. Could have been another one of them black screen things. You just never. I hate guessing because I don't know.
Hang hang on. We're not going green. Not
Now
going green.
they're gonna wave it off again
lights are
because
back on.
yeah, Tyler Murray is getting the wave by here, and it's gonna take him a long time to get around here and get caught up to the back of the field.
Yep.
So that's
So
why
at
they
least
waved
one
off the
more lap.
Yep, they waved off the caution there for one more lap.
Well, let's see how this race start goes for Jay Jensen, who's leading the race for the first time, having opted against stopping, as did about 7 other drivers during the last caution.
Now I think they're right on the edge of making it. I guess like you said earlier, it depends on if we have another caution or not. But these front 3 out here right now have already got about 10 laps on their fuel, so they probably won't be able to make it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're just banking on one more caution to go to the end and put on a fresh set of tires.
Yep.
And then have that pace advantage in the last 10 laps or so.
Well, we've only
Let's
lost
see
3
how this will
drivers,
work out.
and right now everybody is on the lead lap. We lost another one, James Batzer. James Batzer just left too, so 4 guys out of the race.
4 drivers down. But still many more left to race.
This is pretty much
Again,
turned into a survival race here tonight. I mean, wow. Everybody's driving over their heads, or I'm not sure what's going on, but it's pretty much been a survival race here.
To be honest, I think by the time the race ends, 90% of the field would have been involved in an incident to some degree. Maybe not the top 3, the likes of Malik Ray, as it kept his nose clean. Dalton Martin wasn't able to get his nose clean. But 39 drivers remaining in the session. Lights are out on the pace car once again, and will be pulling in at the end of this lap.
All right, there goes the pace car. Jay Jensen ready to bring him to the green.
Green, green, green.
He's on the loud pedal. Green flag back in the air here at the iRacing Super Speedway.
That's really good a pull from Jay Jensen. He moves up there to the high side as well. As does most of the field behind him, or at least the top 4. The drivers are looking for the high side through turn 1. I don't think that's going to pay out completely. Malik Ray just waiting at the moment, just slotting in behind, looking to use that bumper jump. Gets a little bit wiggly, a little bit tail happy, but he keeps it planted on the circuit.
Wow, Garrett Main's right up through the middle. Look at the speed he was carrying. I mean, he shot up through like he was shot out of a cannon up through there. And he's going for the lead.
He got a bit of nitrous boost there. That was insane from Garrett Main. Where did he find that
telling
speed
you.
from?
Wow, and he comes down in front of Richard Knight. Richard coming from 27 to the front. Like he's working
Richard
with Tyler Payne there just a little bit. Richard Knight pulls to the outside. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. He's going to get that slingshot around
Look
Garrett
at
Main.
Malik Ray.
Yep.
Malik Ray now has a slingshot, and he's moving up into second, maybe even up into the lead of the race, and he hasn't done it past Garrett Mains, and he's got a little bit of help from that yellow car. And these 3, they've been battling for the start of for a fair bit of the race, and it looks like that is not going to change. It's still Malik Ray from Garrett Mains and nose to tail. They head down towards the turn 1 lap of 44 of 70, and it is super tight.
Yeah. The thing of it is that dirty air, what we were talking about earlier, dirty air. When you're behind the car, the car ahead of you, the guy in the lead, he can handle the car easily. Okay, because I know I drove on the track, but it's that dirty air. The guy running in second place, he gets that aero push on the front of that car, and it just makes it tight when you go into the corner wants to push up the hill, you know? So you got to be extra careful with that. Boy, and they're just like dodging everywhere. Logan Helton back to the front, pulls it right down in front of Garrett Maines, and Garrett says, "No, you're not. I'm going back to the middle."
Yeah, Maines, Helton, and Ray. That's an accident happening just in the corner of your shot.
That.
They went right up there to the top again, pulling out of the draft, and it just gets so dirty.
Nicholas
and
Ford.
That's Nicholas Ford. And we were just speaking to him as well.
Yeah, it was Richard Knight is the one that, man, he almost got up into the wall there. The back up front, starting to it's starting to settle in a little bit better, but gosh, the guys are really having a difficult time holding on to these cars coming out of the corner. Did you notice that?
I haven't noticed that. What's watching the Rudy? Maybe next time we get to speak to someone, we can have a quick chat, see how loose that rear end is on the exit of these bankings. Malik Ray leads the way once again. Helton in at P2, and that's Greg Maines in at P3, pretty much side by side. The bomb drafting coming through on the high side. Will it be enough to squeeze Garrett Maines passed up in P2, and actually someone looking to go super high, and that is not going to help Garrett Maines' chance at all.
And this is what we were talking about, that bumper hook right there. Logan Helton on the back of Malik Ray, and that's why you see Malik getting a little squirrely sometimes. If you're not hitting that back of that car just right, and here's kind of a little secret about that. You do not want to push into corners. Oh, there goes Helton. There goes Helton.
Oh, Helton, big accident, and he's just being absolutely
catch up with
murdered by everyone behind. And I don't even think that's a caution. No, it is. Caution is out.
Yeah, it is. Let's go back and see what happened here. He just got, I think he got hit from behind or something here. Or he got bumper hooked. Hey, Garrett Maines comes up behind him.
Maines?
He did. Right there. Yeah, Garrett Maines. So, man, these guys are really racing hard right now. Maybe a little bit too hard. Golly, man.
Maines.
Oh, he gets some airtime. A little flipping down the front stretch. Good night.
Only 2 cars ended up spinning, but we still got the caution. To be fair, you can understand it as well, especially when it is the likes of Logan, who's the man who's dropping down the order.
And, well, we're kind of running out of people to talk to because we've talked to everybody in here just about, but yeah, I don't know who else to talk to. Provault, where's Provault? He's back in 18th right now. Wonder maybe if we can get a word.
With 22 laps remaining, we might be seeing some drivers heading into the pits because remember, people didn't put under the previous caution.
Right. All right, Michael Provolt, you got a copy?
Hey, what's up?
Man, it's been absolutely insane out there tonight.
Went from the back to the front to the back, and here I am. Kind of debating whether I'm going pit, but we'll see what happens. I think I might pit.
I was going to say, yeah, then you can make it from here on fuel. I'll let you pit, and we'll talk to you when you get done. I don't want to disturb your pit.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you very much. So does he like randomly pop in and give interviews?
Well, Rudy, let's see how this pit stop goes then for Michael Provolt. We're hoping it's nice and clean. We see about 20 or so drivers heading on in. Actually, it might be more than 20. It might be, nearly the entire grid. And I wonder how that changes everything at the sharp end of the field.
Well, Michael, you're going to have to restart in the back of the fields. Well, I guess not in the back of the field, but maybe about mid-pack. What is the car pushing a lot in the corner when you go into the corner in dirty air?
Surprisingly, it sticks pretty good going into the corners, just as long as you can hold a draft and you don't get freight trained. So yeah, I don't know if the tires really do much, but they get slippy slidey on these restarts, and hopefully I can keep it pointed straight and get to the front.
Well, that seems to be the place to be right now, although we have seen a couple of wrecks up there in the front. But all right, well, we'll let you go, Michael, and wish you the best of luck out there, brother.
Much appreciated, brother.
Thank you. All right.
Well, Michael Provolt will be wanting a good restart. He's made a good progress up the field. Ryan Battle is a man who's opted against pitting and now finds himself leading the race here at the Super Speedway. Light still on that pace car. We've got at least one more lap to go. Maybe at the end of the next lap, we will be back racing. But with so many people diving on into the pits, it might be 2 more laps behind the pace car.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think the lights are going to go out just yet.
Are they
Oh,
out?
they did. Okay, we
Yeah.
are going green next time by then. Next time by, I'll be 20 to go.
Yep.
You can
20
look
to
at
go
the
here at the iRacing Super Speedway.
six cautions we've had.
Yep, 14 laps behind the pace car. And
Where's
there
the
might
lead?
still
I
be
forgot to
more
look.
to come.
28 lead changes we've had.
That's a lot.
Yep, quite a few lead changes. All them guys were changing the lead like every half a lap. They were changing there for a while.
I feel like we've had about 8 different race leaders during this race.
Yeah, it's been changed up quite a bit now.
Ryan Battle, what can he pull out? The man who started down in P12 all of a sudden has a few fingers at the very least on $300. And let's see whether that pressure gets to him, even if it is a little bit.
Well, folks, thanks for watching tonight. I do appreciate it very much. What the heck is that? I didn't do that. What the heck? If you don't mind, hit that subscribe button, click the bell to get notified when we do go live, and give us a thumbs up on the video. Well, that would be much appreciated. Sorry about that. I clicked the wrong one there. My mouse moved too far. All right, here we go. Pace car's in.
Yeah, pace car's in. We're ready to get racing again here at the iRacing Super
Green
Speedway.
flag, green flag.
Ryan Battle will lead the way and lead the field on the restart, and we are go here at the Super Speedway. Decent start by Ryan Battle, but the man who starts in P3 is right on the tail, now up to P2, giving Ryan a little bit of a cheeky push through turn 1.
Yep. Arson Lucas getting a good
Yeah,
push
that's
here from
Malik
Malik Ray.
Yeah, he pulls out to the high side. He's got a couple of cars behind him to give him a nice little push all the way up. But he's right down in P4. He's going to be shortly up to P3. There's a few cars looking very high. And one of them is Malik Ray, he'll drop down the order by a couple of places, right when he looked like he'd gain a position.
Yeah, Garrett Main shot right up through the middle again, and here he goes. He's going to be coming up through. Getting a good push there from Zach Adams. Zach started 32nd today, and here he is in the front of the field. And we're almost 4 wide there in the front. I was wondering when we were going to see that. I was starting to get a little nervous. We hadn't seen it yet. Well, these guys are smoking the tires.
Yeah, every time I see the smoke, my heart goes into my mouth just for a second. Oh, that is a contact. Someone sideways, I think, who has dropped down the order.
Mains. It was Garrett Mains.
Oh, no.
He's okay. Got it back going again, but man, he got bumper hooked there. Wow. Zach Adams still 3 wide in the front. Michael Guest to the outside.
And Michael Guest is now leading the race with Malik Ray right on his tail. And who's that just behind Malik Ray?
I hate to say this, but I'm going to tell you right now that middle lane is about the safest way around here. Believe me, I watched a couple of races here already, and I've seen guys were making some really huge headway by just staying in the middle lane. It was easier to drive. There wasn't as much aero push up there. The car felt a little more comfortable, but these guys were staying right on the bottom, and rightfully so. You got to kind of protect that position.
Well, protecting the position is what Michael Guest is trying to do from Malik Ray, who is hot on his heels.
Yep. Logan Helton
And then
now
you
in
have
third.
Helton. Yeah, remember Logan Helton, he dropped down the order massively after the previous restart. And he's climbed back up the order absolutely fantastically. It was that spin with Logan Helton, which is what caused the most recent portion. And now he's back up to P3. Dalton Martin, he's a bit further down the order. As is Garrett Maines, who was recently involved in an incident. He's going to be climbing back up the field to try to join this four-way battle for the lead. Malik Ray just keeping on pushing, going to keep on working with the man ahead to jump up the order as much as possible. Ian Martin, he's in P4. This has been a great drive from him, having started down in P13.
Yeah, and he got mired way back in the field. As a matter of fact, I think he was even caught up in one of those big wrecks, but he has managed to get himself up here into the position. So I think he's going to be doing all right now, as long as he can stay ahead of some of that wrecking. We got another caution. Zach Adams.
You have another caution. Again, Zach Adams.
Go back and see here. Yeah, it looks like it was him.
I feel like we've seen a little bit too much with Zach Adams.
Oh, yeah, he got spun right there.
Oh, yeah.
That almost looked
Who was in that
intentional
pink-
there. If you
car,
look
I
at
think?
that, it almost looked like the guy intentionally turned. He might have got tight. Yeah, he was. I think he was trying
Can we
to
have
miss him.
on board?
Well, yeah, but I'm not going to try to call somebody out on that. It looked like he got loose right there, but it does look kind of like it was intentional, doesn't it? Who is that? The 33? Who is that?
I can't quite see. It looks like they're 33, at least on the car.
Yeah, let's go on board. I hate to call somebody out on that, but yeah, it did kind of look intentional here. He's riding along here, and then
It's not Matt Roberts. It's the guy behind, isn't it?
huh?
It wasn't Matt Roberts who was involved in it. It was a guy a bit further behind. So who?
Well, Zach Adams. Where is Zach Adams? Zach Adams. Okay, let's rewind this back a little bit. All right, we're going to go to the car behind him, which is Roberts. Okay, let's go to the far chase view here. Okay, but it's not showing him right now. It's showing this guy, Tyler Warner. So now let's ride along with Tyler and see what he does here. He's coming up on him. And, well, I don't think that was
intentional.
No, it was
It might
just
have
his
been a
car.
mistake, but
His car was getting really tough. Looks like he was trying to turn left to get around it, but his car started to brake a little bit. Oh, yeah, I don't think there was anything intentional there, to be honest. But, wow, that was a tough break there for Zach Adams again, you know. Well, it's going to put Michael Guest in the lead.
Yep. Michael Guest leads once again. 14 laps to go here at the iRacing Super Speedway. And I guess you can say, you know, we might be, you know, like caution free since 63 lap. Well, not lap 63, maybe lap 53. Although, as I say that, I realize we're on lap, what are we on? Lap 56. So,
yeah,
we'll see whether we can get a cool little saying or something. And caution free since 63 sounds like a good one to me. Lights still on the pace car, so we're going to be having another lap at the very least. I'm sure Michael Guest will be more than happy to have one less lap to defend from all of these raging hyenas behind him.
Nah. And you know, the closer we get to the end of this thing, the crazier it's going to get too. You You should. Yeah, Yusuf, it's going to be really crazy coming down to the closing laps. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's going to be really insane.
Well, if the first 5 or so laps were crazy, I'm sure the final few laps will be even crazier. Lap 35 was a bit crazy, and that was just, you know, first, second, and third battling hard for that lead position. We got
the lights
some breakpoint money.
Lights are out, so we're going green next time by. Isn't this a big track?
It's
a huge
12
track.
laps to the end.
A huge track, ain't it?
Yeah, and Rudy, who's your money on then?
I'm not even going to pick a stab at it because they're calling for Malik Ray to win. Oh, I can see they were spinning under caution. What the heck?
It's almost had a spin in the background.
Yeah, that was Michael Anthony that just got hooked. Michael Anthony. Yeah.
So the caution hasn't been extended. Lights are still off on that pace car. But yeah, I'm going to go with Malik Ray to take the win for this one.
Anthony
yesterday get a little bit unlucky.
He's getting caught back up here. I don't know what happened there, but I don't think he's probably too happy about whatever happened. He's getting caught back up though. Getting back in the order that he's supposed to be in.
Of course. Right, so pace car will dive on in. Michael Gesson, Malik Ray. Then Garrett Maines down in P3.
Here we go. Pace car's in.
Pace car is in, and we are ready to get going.
Green flag.
Michael Guest. Yeah, and Logan Helton might squeeze down the inside of Malik Ray down into turn 1. It doesn't look like that high side just has a little bit better draft. But is it quite enough? Logan Helton squeezes past up into P2. Malik Ray doesn't really have anyone working with him. He's on the middle pretty much by himself, but now some cars start to slot in behind. Malik Ray might even drop, not to P3, but to P4.
Yep, and Michael Anthony right up on the back of Malik Ray, and he gives him the old bumper right there. And Malik's going to have to go high to get out of the groove. And I don't know if we'll see any retaliation for that. I don't think so. But, wow, Michael Guest on the rails here right now. The lead car usually has the best grip out here when it comes to that stuff. So, Malik Ray drops it to the bottom, dumps off Michael Anthony. Anthony high side is going to have to go back a little ways. And now Austin, I was just watching here, Austin Reedy comes up through. And he takes over on the back of Malik Ray, trying to push Malik to the front.
I'm sure Malik will be happy to have someone just pushing him a little bit up the order. How's
Jacob
Dalton
Grant
doing? He's up to 5.
Jacob Grant, yeah, this is good stuff here for Jacob Grant, coming from 15 and running up in the front. Jay Jensen back into the front now. Oh, and he gets hooked. Oh my gosh.
What? Hit by Malik Ray as well, I think.
Whoa.
Nobody else gets tagged.
Let's go back.
I think that's going to be a caution.
Yeah, let's go back and see what happened here. I'm surprised that wasn't a caution, but that wasn't Malik Ray right behind him. That was somebody else. 52. Don't even know who that is, but he looks like he bumper hooked him right here. Might have been a little bit of blocking going on there too. He comes down. Oh, he got into the side of Logan Helton. That's what happened. He got into the side of Logan Helton.
I think he's only got himself to blame.
Yeah, then he got tagged by Malik Ray. I don't think Malik's got any damage because they got damage shut off, so they're still going.
They are still going. Malik Ray down in a P7 right now. Michael Guesto leading the way here at the iRacing Super Speedway. And there are only 8 laps to go as well, Rudy.
Yeah, Ryan Battle to the high side with Austin Reedy. And wow, Malik Ray takes it to the bottom. Wow,
Yeah,
he
takes
is
it down to
dodging
the bottom.
everything. Yeah.
And
Where
he's
is
right on the back of, is that, or who's that he's on the back of? I think that's Dalton, if I'm not mistaken, in the 98 car. Or is
No,
Dalton
that's Ian.
in the 11.
Ian Martin.
Ian Martin
Mhm.
up to P3. He's having a fantastic final set of laps.
He wants in this money, I can assure you. I know we know Ian from last night's race. That was
Yeah.
a great race last night. And I think he's excited about trying to get some of that money back that he paid out last night. So
Malik Ray goes high side, but he's got no one to work with him, and he's actually going to drop it down now, potentially to P5. With 7 laps to go this time round, Malik Ray's got someone pushing him along.
Austin Reedy. Austin Reedy
will be helping Malik just a little bit, but
oh boy.
Austin Reedy wanted to drop down, but he couldn't. There was a car on his left, on his inside. It's for abreast, really. You see Michael, contact in the background. I think one driver went down into the infield, but Michael Guest leads the way.
That was Carson Lucas that went down there. Man, oh man, he's kind of all over the place right now. Coming to take 6 to go this time by for Michael Guest. Oh, somebody else got hooked.
Oh, that is a big moment. Does anyone else catch it? Oh, in the background, 2 more cars have contact. Malik Ray got caught up in that. He dropped down the order, but he managed to keep on track. That has to be a caution. That was
Ryan
a good 10
Battle.
cars we saw spinning. Ryan Battle. That was Malik Ray. That was Malik Ray upside down.
Upside down. I don't know if we can catch that. Let's go back and see if we can find this. Wow, that was crazy.
Someone just hit Malik Ray.
No, he got into the back. Yeah, the 59 tried to come down into that. And he hooked. Oh my gosh. And then he come back up onto the track. And Malik was trying to save it. It looks like he did have it saved. Yeah.
So then there was something else that must have happened.
Right there.
Another incident.
Yep.
And who is that? That's Dalton Martin, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But the 21 there, 21 of Ryan Battle was the one that kind of, I don't understand what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like he kind of came up into Dalton Martin right there. He did.
And there's that Garrett as well, just behind those two, who just, says thank you very much and takes all the positions.
Wow, that's a shame that took Malik Ray out of it. Back up front.
Yeah, wait, was there no caution?
No caution.
Oh, Malik Ray's race has been absolutely ruined by that.
Yeah,
he was involved in just one
wow.
incident all race, and it had to be that incident where he got sent onto the roof of his car, so he couldn't even get going if it wasn't for another car that hit him back the right way. But Michael Guest now leading the way, leading the field of 4 laps to go. Here at the iRacing Super Speedway, back markers in the mix as well. They're trying to get out of the way, but they just can't quite do it. One's high, one's low. Who's the back marker in this? We don't really know. And now for the move it goes Garrett Maines, and he will reclaim the lead here at the iRacing Super Speedway.
He drops it down in front of Christian Sanford. We haven't seen Christian back up in the front in a while.
Yeah, good to see Christian at the front. These two now are going to try to work together to pull away in the lead of the race. But can they pull it off? And who is that? Is that Malik Ray just ahead of them, getting lapped now?
Yeah, he's going to go a lap down.
Where for Malik Ray? Will he let these guys pass, or will he just try to battle with them?
I think he's going to. I think he's going to help Garrett Maines, to be honest with you, because those two are black stripers, pro drivers. But oh man, another shot in the tail there by Garrett. That was who was that? Oh, it was a lap car there, the number 54. No, that was Michael Guest. Gave him a shot in the tail. Malik Ray working with Michael. And remember
Yeah.
last night's race, that's exactly what we came down to last night, where Malik was pushing the winner to the win. And wow, that was an amazing race last night. Now we got Garrett Maines on the bottom. That kind of slowed
Yeah,
up
he's just pushing
Logan
Michael Guest
Helton.
along. He's going to switch over to the high side, and Malik Ray's going to have to move. Contact happening in the background.
Oh my God!
Nobody gets
What?
happening. Somehow they keep it on the tarmac, facing the
Oh.
right direction. And that is a big, big one. Logan Helton, he's off. He is out and done. Garrett Maines, though, still leads the way from Christian Sanford on the final lap of the race here at the iRacing Super Speedway. Garrett Maines, does he have this one? Can he hold on to it? 3 nose to a tail. It's all on these 3. Garrett Maines making his way into the final corner here for 70 laps in the Nicky Bobby's bash for cash, and there's definitely been bashing that has been happening. Garrett Maines, he has felt the bashing, but will he be able to take the win? Yes, he will. Garrett Maines takes the win by a fraction of a hair.
Oh my gosh, 13 one-thousandths of a second at the line. Garrett Maines gets it. Let's go back and watch this finish one more time, because Sanford pulled out like he was going to try to pass him, and he had a good enough run, but it wasn't quite enough to beat him to the line, and only by 13 one-thousandths of a second did Garrett Maines pull off the win here at the stripe. So holy smokes, man. That's just how close racing can get here at super speedways. You see, he had the big run there on the outside, and right there at the line, that was 13 one-thousandths of a second. All right, well, we'll get as many guys up here as we can. We're not sure how many we'll be able to get in here of the winners, but we'll see what we can do. Hold on a minute.
When Malik Ray, he had his spun, I think like 4 or 5 cars ended up spinning and they didn't throw a caution. I was like, okay.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, wait, is that Garrett? Garrett is back in it. Let's go.
Yeah, well, good job out there, Garrett. Well, yeah, you were just talking about that right there at the end. We're interviewing you now. Sorry, I had the mics muted, but we're unmuted now. But congratulations to you on the win. I mean, I know it was a rough night out here for a lot of guys, and as Yusuf just said, that it looked like you weren't going to be able to get there because of that near spin. But man, did you come back? I don't know how you were doing it. You were going up that sucker hole in the middle, and just like that car had nitrous on it or something, it would just fly up through the middle, and you pass 6-7 cars in a turn. How did you do that?
Yeah, I practiced it with the 23 in this race, Richard Knight. I practiced it with him in the practice. And I'd realized you could get up next to each, and obviously, like side draft, we understand that it's like side suck in this game, where you can really get the catapult off of people. But when you have 2 people, it's double the draft essentially without being behind them. So whenever there was a hole, I didn't go to the bottom. I went to the middle, and it was just a slingshot. And there was, at that point, you couldn't even block me. If you blocked me, then I would just go around you. And that was the big thing. Like as soon as I caught the field, I just had to play it smart, and I would get by them. Obviously, there were lots of people playing it smart, so it's not a guarantee. Once you get out front, then you have to play defense. But
Right.
I got really fortunate there to be able to throw the right block coming off of turn 4 on Christian, and that was all there was. If I hadn't thrown that, he had me. I had a lot of practice of that in the 50 minutes. I knew if he got the move off of turn 4, I couldn't get the slingshot back by him before the start finish line. But
Yeah,
it all worked out. I can't believe it.
I know it. Well, you're $300 richer tonight, brother.
That dude is crazy. Definitely happy to take that home. I was hanging out with some friends before the race, so I'll definitely shoot him a text and be like, "Yo, it was worth it."
Well, I don't know what happened to Malik there, but man, he got spun and he went a lap down. You guys passed him. I thought maybe he was going to kick in there and help you, at the very end, but I don't know. I think he just kind of gave in. He's like, I'm not going to win it, so he just gave up. But man, I'll tell you what, it was just absolutely nuts out there tonight with no damage on the car, but only one reset. And I don't think the cautions, probably a couple of cautions should have flown that maybe didn't, but it was insane when the field got all stacked up on top of one another. You guys went right back to pure insanity. So it was unbelievable.
Yeah, there was a lot of zero consequence driving, and I tried not to do any of that, because there was technically a consequence. It was just some people were really desperate to make moves that just didn't exist. I mean, if you used any sort of patience here, it was easy to make moves. Just some people were forcing moves that didn't need to be made, and that was causing a lot of trouble. But I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Hopefully, everybody will learn from this and make rule adjustments accordingly. But by the way, when you're saying Malik, just gave in, I can tell you he was there to help Michael Guest. I saw him slot in. I'm like, this is not good, because when I saw Malik, I knew now it's a 2v1. Like, Malik's got help, and Malik doesn't need to win anymore because he ain't going to get any money if he passes him. So it was going to be a committed pusher, just like Hamlin was in the Clash last year. So I saw that one coming, but I don't really know what happened to Malik. I went down on his quarter panel, and then all of a sudden he jerked away, and I don't know if there was something he was blocking that I couldn't see. I don't know if there was a connection thing, but suddenly I saw him getting spun by somebody else, and that was basically the end of that. So I'll have to go back and watch to see what happened there. I did not have a good view on it, but that was pure insanity for the last 12 laps.
I'll bet, man. Well, I know you've turned hundreds of laps, probably not at this track, but at this kind of speed. And we were talking to a couple of the drivers there before about that aero push if you're in dirty air. But it seemed like you were able to hold on to that. How did you do that?
I honestly don't think it exists here. There's so much banking that the car basically turns itself. Like, you go into the corner and you just turn the wheel and it holds. It's a really awkward feeling. If you know what an Indy car feels like on high banking, that is exactly what this feels like. You've just got so much speed. You're getting more downforce because you're going so much faster, and the banking's just helping you on top of that. So this track is just absolutely insane in every facet of speed. It definitely made for some interesting moves, because it's not your typical plate race. Like, you can't really pinch to the yellow line. Like, there were a lot of things that just don't flow for a typical race. It makes it more of a lottery. So for me to win the lottery tonight, I'll happily take that.
Well, you did a good job, and man, congratulations on your $300 win here tonight. That's pretty amazing. Anybody you want to shout out to before you go?
Yeah, I got to thank Smithfield, 101 CBD, SimSeats, Strickland Hardy, Bradley Mechanical, Lennox, all the guys at Elliott Sadler Esports for all their help throughout the Pro Series, RTP. I swear I say this all the time, but I can't thank them enough for giving me the opportunity and helping me make the Coke Series this year. And also shout out to Richmond Raceway Esports for all their support. And a couple shout outs from this race. I got to thank John Holiday there for pushing me up to the front, and I think it was Richard Knight for doing some practice with me during the the free practice at the beginning of the session. Yep. Taught me a lot about this track, so that was cool to get to work with him.
Oh, absolutely. Well, congratulations on your $300 win, and we'll catch you next time, Garrett. And again, congratulations, man. Great run tonight.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
All right. Well, we got nobody else of the top 3 in here. I don't know what we want to do now, Yusuf, but I guess we'll just run down through the finishing order here, I guess. I don't know what else to do. I mean, there's nobody else in here to talk to that even finished. The only other one we got is Mike Provault, which actually did wind up finishing 8th. I guess we could talk to him. You want to talk to him real quick?
Yeah, why not? Let's bring him on in.
All right, let's see if we got him here. Mike, you got a copy? Mike
Yes, I
Provault.
do.
Yeah, go ahead there, Yusuf.
P8 for you, Mike. Really hectic final 12 laps. We were just talking to Garrett, and he was saying it was absolute insanity. Where did you really feed out in all of that insanity?
Well, I'm just glad I finished in the top 10. I want to thank my team, 2 pedals, 1 clutch, and everyone who was able to get into this race. I want to thank Nicholas for hosting this, and it was a pretty darn good time.
Yeah, and just how crazy was it? How hard was it to, well, attempt to keep your nose clean? Because I don't think anyone had a clean race tonight.
Oh, yeah, nobody was safe. I think there were 2 packs, and I was in the second one, and I think we were fast approaching on, the front pack, and a couple of us ended up tangling noses, and somehow I ended up getting an 8th. So I'm pretty happy with it. No complaints here, and made it. Woo!
Well, it was a roller coaster race, and you seem to have, got that free ticket on the roller coaster. So congrats on that 8th place and that $40 you'll be taking home.
Ooh, sounds good. All right, thank you guys for hosting. Appreciate it.
Anybody you want
Awesome.
to thank or give a shout out to?
I want to quick shout out to 2 pedals, 1 clutch, and all my teammates that were involved in this race who got to make it into it. And I guess I'm running Summit sponsor on this paint scheme. So a little shout out to Fortuna Iron as well over in Fortuna, California. And thank you again to Nicholas for hosting the race, and hope to do it again real soon.
Oh, very good. Very good. All right. Well, we'll let you go celebrate that and catch you next time. We do have second place in here now. Kristen Sanford, you got a copy?
Yes, I am here.
Oh, well, we were wondering if anybody else was going to come in here. Well, second place, boy, I'll tell you what, you were pushing the daylights out of Garrett Maines there on them final couple of laps, and you pulled out of turn 4, and it looked like you were going to have a good run. But boy, I'll tell you what, Garrett Maines was fast tonight, wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I got into maybe 3 or 4 wrecks, and I was just like, I was in the middle of the pack a lot, and they just kept wrecking in front of me, and I was just like, when am I going to be able to get through the pack? So it was definitely good to get through it and get second place. I'll take it.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was great to see you guys out there running as good as you were running. But anyhow, talk about that last lap there when we didn't see much of you after the start of the race. You kind of fell back a ways, but toward the end there, you really come alive. So were you saving your car or what were you doing?
No, I think it was really just trying to get through the wrecks. I think that was the biggest problem, was trying to get through everything. So I managed to get through it, and thought I got to push Garrett up there. So it was good. It was all worth it.
Well, it was a great race, and man, losing by 13 1/1000ths of a second still puts you in the money, though. I guess you're coming out of here with $140 in your pocket tonight. So how good's that feel?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
excited for it.
Not bad for a couple hours of your time, huh?
Yeah.
$70 an hour. Heck, I'd take that any day, right? So,
Yeah.
Quick question, actually, Christian. On that final lap, I mean, it was a 3-way battle, yourself, Garrett Maines, and Werner. Did you think you might get a little push from Werner right at the end, or what were your thoughts on that
I
loss?
think I did at first on the backstretch. I was thinking about it, but I just felt like once I got into turn 3 and 4, just the bottom lane would have been way faster. So I just decided to push him until the front stretch.
Fair enough. Well, again, as Rudy said, congratulations on taking home that $140. Anything you might be spending that on?
No clue yet. I'll figure that out. And thanks a lot, guys, for putting us on also.
anybody
No
you want to
worries.
thank?
I'm not on any teams or any sponsors or anything, so I'm one of those up and comers, hopefully.
Oh, very good. Well, we wish you the best of luck. it takes a lot of skill and a lot of pride and a lot of hard work to make it there. So good luck.
Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, I guess we can run down through the final results now. Let me get around here real quick and we'll get things figured out.
And can also mention as well who picked up the fast lap, because I still don't know actually who got the fast lap of the session. Will be taking home an extra $40 on top of, well, whatever else they might have, or just as a flat 40.
Yeah, very good. Very good. All right. Garrett Maines does come home with the win tonight. Christian Stanford will finish second. Tyler Warner in third. Michael Anthony finishes fourth. Michael Guest fifth. Bobby Anderson sixth. And MacArthur seventh. Michael Provolt will finish in eighth. Ian Martin ninth. And Brandon. Is that Brandon Showers? Okay, yeah. Brandon Showers rounds out the top 10. In 11th is Robert Yost. Keenan Massey will finish 12th. Logan Helton 13th. Carson Lucas 14th. Debbie Hutchins will finish in 15th. John Ernst in 16th. Tyler Murray 17th. Boy, the two Tylers finished together there. Tyler Payne in 18th. Dalton Martin 19th. Matt Roberts in 20th. Hunter Parsons 21st. Joshua Altus will finish in 22nd. Zach Adams 23rd. Richard Knight 24th. Ryan Battle 25th. Jaden Gimbel 26th. Austin Reedy will finish 27th. Colton Kinsey 28th. Malik finishes back in 29th. Wow, what a bummer for him. Nicholas Ford 30th. Darren Ailman, I guess it's Ailman, finishes 31st. Jay Jensen 32nd. Taylor Peacock 33rd. John Holiday 34th. Jacob Grant 35th. James Batzer will finish 36th. Justin Rideout 37th. Christopher Hockley 39th. And Greg Wellen rounding out the field in 39th. So, well, man, I don't know. Crazy race out there tonight, Yusuf.
Yeah, it was absolutely spectacular, Rudy. Going right down to the wire, nose to tail. Well, not nose to tail, side by side. You can see it on your screens. Garrett Maines just about pipping Christian Stanford to it. Absolutely spectacular.
Yep, 13 one-thousandths of a second. That's how close they were. Man, that was pretty amazing finish. Well, you know, we've been seeing some great finishes here lately on these super speedways, and I think it's partly due to the guys are starting to figure out this new build, the new setups and stuff like that for these tracks, and I think it's really been helping them out. But Black Striper wins tonight here, Garrett Maines. Congratulations to him. Again, thank you for helping out tonight, Yusuf. Do appreciate that very much, and we're really glad to have you as part of the MaxspeedTV team, and I mean that wholeheartedly. You are a really super welcome. I mean, geez, oh man, I can't say enough. All right, well, folks, thanks for watching tonight. We do appreciate it. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.